what's up everybody? It's your girl Jazz. Today I am reviewing the Perfect Egg Maker. Now I know I've reviewed the egglets on another video, so if you want to see that and kind of interested on other ways to make, your eggs, go check that one out. After this video though, we're going to see how this works and whether it's worth it. Alright, open it up. Little device. See the instructions. Anything important? Not really. You can cook up to 14 hard-boiled eggs at one time. That's a lot. For oh, and you could do omelets and poached eggs. I've never had a poached egg though. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how this functions. At least I know what I'm going to have for the rest of the week for breakfast. So this is for the omelet, for the poached eggs. My see-through lid, my extension ring, and my 2 egg trays. Let's see, how am I supposed to put this together? I know I'm supposed to put water in here. Where am I supposed to put water? Alright, I'm going to start out making some 1 to 4 hard-boiled eggs. So I need 75 milliliters of water, and I have, why is there a pinpoint sharp point there? Let me see that. Oh, so if you want to pierce the bottom of your egg, you have a little sharp point here. You can't really see. Ouch, that's actually pretty sharp. Well, I mean, if it's supposed to pierce an egg, I'm pretty sure it should be sharp. That would make perfect sense. Alright, you need to plug this in first, because otherwise it'd really be pointless. So it gives you instructions on how to make soft-boiled eggs, medium-boiled eggs, or hard-boiled eggs. I personally prefer hard-boiled eggs, so that's what I'm going to be making today. So between 1 and 4 eggs, you need 75 milliliters of water, which is pretty much this entire thing. So on the actual measuring cup, it'll tell you between, here it says 20 milliliters, 30 milliliters for soft-boiled eggs, between 1 to 4 and 5 to 7. Also for medium, it tells you the ounces, so that way you don't really have to memorize them either. So that's an advantage that you have. That's interesting that you need more water for less eggs. That's interesting to me. And apparently it only gives you measurements on here to make between, it does not recommend between 7 and 14 eggs, does not recommend for medium or soft boiled, it only gives you for hard boiled eggs. So just a heads up. Alright, we're going to measure this in, and it takes between 18 to 23 minutes to make hard boiled eggs. So that's all. So that's all we're going to have to time it for, as well as the water you need for each one. So we're going to go ahead and pour our water in. Alright, pierce the egg bottoms with the pin locator, the bottom of the measuring cup. So let me go ahead and pour this in. Alright, add the water to the heating element using the measuring cup. Pierce the bottom of the eggs. That's weird to me. Pierce the bottom of the eggs. Why do I have to pierce? Wouldn't it leak out? Only one way to find out. So I did between 1 to 4 eggs. Place up to 7 eggs in the tray hole. Oh, that's already off, duh. So we're going to pierce this. Hopefully it's as easy as I make it seem. Okay, so it's pierced. Do I need to place it up or down? It doesn't specify. Oh, pierce the bottom of the egg with the pin located at the bottom of the measuring cup. It does not say whether I need to place it up or down. Yeah, just make sure it's pierced. Alright, we're going to do 4 eggs like this. I'm placing a couple up where the hole's up, and I'm placing a couple where the hole's down to see if that makes a difference as well. Alright, so place the eggs. Tray with the holes facing up to prevent the egg contents from leaking. Cover, plug in the unit, and press the power button. The unit will shut off automatically once complete. So I just need this portion on it with the copper shaft facing outwards. Make sure it's on. We're going to plug it in. Press the power button. It's not turning on now. How weird. Right? Oh, there it goes. Now I hit it. Alright, we're just going to let it sit, and it'll shut off when it's complete. Alright, all done. As you can see, I actually have a little clip over here so you can see it while it's cooking. Now, everything is pretty warm, so just be careful. It literally just went off maybe a minute or two ago. Be careful. Alright, I'm going to crack those eggs in just a minute. Quick thing, it's not going to be any quote-unquote quicker than actually boiling eggs at home. The difference is you can have a little bit of more peace of mind that, well, first of all, the eggs are going to be exactly the way you want it. If you want soft-boiled eggs, if you want medium-boiled eggs, or hard-boiled eggs, it's going to cook to your specific preference. I don't know for sure how else you would be able to do it. I have seen like a little egg that it kind of warms up to if you want soft, medium, or hard-boiled eggs. But unless, of course, you're paying attention to that, you really don't know for sure. So this is kind of a way to guarantee that you're going to get your eggs that you want. Plus, you can have peace of mind as soon as it's done cooking. It turns off, so you don't have to worry about any, your stove continuing to be on. As well as you can make, poached eggs as well as an omelet, which I'll be making here in a minute. So that's going to be my dinner. So that's some of the advantages of cooking with this versus, just having it on the stove. So I'm going to go ahead and crack these eggs, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to go, before I test out my eggs, I'm going to go ahead and get my omelet started so we can watch that cook as I continue to talk. All right, so for the omelet, I've already poured my water in here. We're going to need to put the egg holder on top. We got to spray the omelet so that way it doesn't stick. Unfortunately, I'm not a very good planner, so I don't have anything to put into my omelet, so I'm just going to have some eggs. I have an egg omelet. I scrambled up 2 eggs in here. We're going to see how that turns out. Put it in here. Make it started, and there we go. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit after I try my eggs to give you a little bit of information on the perfect egg maker. So I'm curious to know, first of all, guys, I'm so proud of this egg. It looks so pretty. It's one of the few eggs that I'm able to take the shell off without any mistakes or anything like that. So that's very rare for me, so I'm very happy with it because most of the time they turn out like this. Alright, so I'm going to try my egg to see how it turned out. Okay. Ignore the drool that just attached to the egg. I might just be a little bit hungry right about now. Y'all know how I love my food too. It turns out really good. Like I said, I might be just a little bit hungry.
To join meetings, your account must be enrolled in Alexa for Business. Please contact your IT support.
She may be eavesdropping. I really do need to remember to unplug that when I'm doing my videos. But then you wouldn't have such entertainment such as that. Okay. I will say the eggs turned out delicious. While it was cooking my eggs for the first round, I was thinking, how in the world is it going to, because it automatically turns off. So I was thinking, how in the world does it automatically turn off and know when it's going to be done with the soft-boiled egg, the hard-boiled eggs, etc.? It dawned on me, it's based off the water. Once the water's done evaporating, that's when it will automatically turn off. I heard a small click to it, so there's no loud sound or anything like that to kind of alert you that it's done. One of the big downsides, so Perfect Egg Maker, Copper Chef, next time if you do an upgrade or anything like that, make a sound or something like that to let everybody know that the eggs are done. Just my suggestion. So it comes with 2 layers of egg setters. This is the original one that I used to make my eggs, so it's a little wet. One of the small downsides of this machine, because you know I'm going to talk about the good and the bad, is that it can be a bit messy. Because as you see, I have water everywhere all over my desk area, but it's water, so it's not that big of a difference. Because even this is still wet. But like I said, you can do up to 14 eggs, so each of these holders holds 7 eggs. And you're kind of like, well, how is that going to fit into here? That's what you have this extender for. You're gonna put this, you have this egg setter on the bottom, which is what's in there already. Put this on there. Then you have another egg setter, and then you put the dome on there. So that's the reason why it's gonna, you know, get all the way to the top. I actually see the color of my amulet changing from like a darker yellow to a brighter yellow. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be done pretty soon, but I'm not 100% positive. Hopefully I'm talking enough so that way you can actually see when it turns off itself. It runs for about $19.97, 20 bucks, give or take. I got it at Walmart, so honestly it's not really that big, you know, not that expensive, so it's definitely worth checking out. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this? The eggs turned out amazing. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because I'm hungry or what, but they turned out really yummy. Anything else that I can tell you about this? It does get pretty hot, so you don't want to touch it right off the bat. Again, one of the small downsides, but I mean, if you let it cool down, it's not a big deal. I'm trying to think of anything else that I can talk about this machine. Will I procrastinate a little bit and let the omelet cook to almost done? So it should take probably about 15 minutes, give or take, my guess, because it uses about the same amount of eggs, same amount of water as it does to take the hard-boiled eggs, between 1 and 4 eggs. So I'm not sure if I went over this originally, but I'm gonna go through it again. So if you want soft-boiled eggs between 1 and 4 eggs, it's going to be 30 milliliters of water. Between 5 to 7 eggs, it's going to be 20 milliliters, so you're going to need less water. It's not recommended to make 7 to 14 eggs using either soft or medium status. Okay, kind of rude, don't you think? Medium boiled eggs between 1 and 4. See, there it goes, it just popped. I'm not sure if you heard it over my talking, but it did pop, so it turned off. The light is off as well. Like I said, it's pretty hot. But you know what? It may be smart just to pick it up from here rather than picking it up directly from there. Duh! And here's my pretty little omelet. Probably should have grabbed an oven mitt, but I didn't. Little unusual looking, but I'm pretty sure the taste isn't going to be that out there. It's going to be eggs. So I think it's pretty quick as far as not having to sit there and actually cook. Let me grab a fork so that way I can try it myself. So here's the instructions on how to make the eggs and the number of eggs that you need for each. So in the meantime, I'm going to try this out and let you know if it's, you know, if it tastes worth it or not. Smells like eggs. Tastes good. Although I need some more to it because this is just eggs and not an omelet. But if you just want, you know, kind of like a, you know, just some eggs, obviously this will work. If you want, you know, an actual omelet, you know, be a better planner than I am and, you know, get the fixings. I'm not a planner at all. Just needs a little bit of salt and pepper. Alright, so if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer as always. Make sure that you like, because you know this was a great video. And subscribe. And in the meantime, stay tuned, stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.